Hello, and welcome back to Kindercooking Day 1. Today we're making French toast sticks.
And my name is Allison.
I'm Kasky. And I'm Allie. And before we get started, we're going to wash our hands to make sure we're all clean.
So we're going to head over to the sink. And what we first want to do is we're going to turn on the water. And then we're going to get our hands a little wet, like this, for a couple seconds. And then we're going to put some soap on.
And then after you put soap on, make sure you scrub it until it's all soapy and bubbly.
You want to try to scrub your hands for about 20 seconds, I'd say. And then once you do that, you want to make sure you get in between your fingers and on the tip of your fingers and all in between, all over your hand. And then once they look like they're all soaked up, you're going to run them underneath the water and make sure to get all the soap off while scrubbing them together. Alright, and once your hands are all washed, you're going to be ready to start cooking.
Alright, so next we should make sure we have all of our ingredients. So you're going to need bread, so take out your French bread, and ours is already pre-cut into slices like this, so it'll look like French toast sticks. Then you're going to want milk, vanilla extract, there, okay. Cinnamon, some nutmeg.
Yeah, double chunking. Where?
You're going to want brown sugar, which is right here, and sugar. Oh, and eggs. That's it. Okay.
So, next you want to make sure you have all the right measuring supplies. You want to have a bowl, a whisk, and then all your cups and your tablespoons and teaspoons as well.
Okay, so our first step is we need to mix together our eggs, milk, vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg into a medium bowl with a whisk. Yep, so we're going to use 2 eggs to start. And when you crack it, you're going to crack it on the side of the bowl or a table. And then pull it apart. And then make sure there are no shells inside. Then you're going to want a half cup of milk.
And we're going to find our half cup right here and then put the milk in there.
Yeah. So when if you're using like water or milk or any sort of liquid, you're going to want to use a cup that looks like this. And on the side, you're going to want to see the marking where it says half cup, and then you're going to pour it in until it reaches the line. So, do you want to tell me when to stop, Allison?
Yes. That's it.
Alright. So when it goes down, make sure it's at the line. And when it's filled, you're going to pour it into your bowl. Okay. Then we're going to need a 4th teaspoon of vanilla extract. So teaspoons are different than tablespoons. And when you read the label, it should say, have a little T-S-P instead of a TB, which is tablespoon. Okay.
So we're going to pour the vanilla in here. Try to do it over the bowl, so if you spill or anything like that, or over a sink, just in case.
Yep, and make sure they're really slow. Oh, okay. Okay. Then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, so you can use the same. Actually, you should probably rinse it out first. So we'll do that. Okay. And so while Allison is rinsing our teaspoon, we're going to take just a little tiny pinch of nutmeg. So here to grab it, just a little pinch. Teeny tiny pinch. Alrighty, here's our teaspoon. So we're going to make sure it's all level, so we'll shake it off. Make sure there's not too much on top. Alrighty. And then you want to whisk it together, so okay. So you like to whisk it.
Alright. So you have all your ingredients in here, and then you're just going to mix it up and try to mix everything together. You want to make sure everything is combined together and it's not like clumpy or not mixed all together good. So once you think it's all mixed together, you can stop for now. And then the next step is, we're going to take our other bowl and we're going to mix together our brown sugar, sugar, and cinnamon.
Alright, so we're going to want 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Just make sure it says TBS. And when it's not overflowing, mix the bowl. Two tablespoons. Alright, so now we're going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar. Half a teaspoon cinnamon. Okay. Then we're going to take our 1/2 teaspoon and we're going to do some more cinnamon. Okay, then we're just going to mix it together with a spoon. griddle. And some of you might not have a griddle, so you can use a skillet. And what temperature do you set it at, Cassie?
You're probably gonna want to set it to like a medium heat, I'd say. So
yeah.
And when you're doing this, make sure a parent is around as well also.
Yep. And then we're going to spray it so that it doesn't stick to the pan. So we have our cooking spray. I'm just giving this spray, make sure it's on there. And then our next step is to, yep. And then we're going to dip our bread into our egg mixture. And then we're going to cook it on the pan or the griddle for about 2 to 3 minutes. So should we bring it over here? Okay. So
you can grab like anything to dip the bread and dip the bread in the French toast mixture, so you don't have to use it with your hands, or you can use a fork or anything like that. Alright, so what we're going to start off with is we're going to have our piece of bread cut into a stick, and then we're just going to dip it in the mixture. We want to
coat it.
Yep, we want to coat both sides. And then
yep, just lay it on the griddle.
We're just going to lay it right on here. And then I'm going to take my second piece of bread and do the same exact thing. Coat both sides. And then you're just going to repeat this until you have them all cooked and coated in the French toast mixture. I think they're almost done. You want to make sure that your egg mixture that you dipped your bread in is not raw and it's fully cooked, like when you're making eggs in a pan. So I'm going to check to make sure, and it looks like they are, so I'm going to take them off the skillet, and then we're going to put them in the bowl mixture with the brown sugar and the cinnamon.
Once they're here, you want to shake them around, and then you can flip it to the other side to make sure that you get the cinnamon sugar mixture on all sides. Then you can put it on your plate.
Alright, so when you're all done, this is what your French toast sticks should look like. They should be nice and savory and crispy. So yep, I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you had fun making it. Thanks for coming to Kindercooking Day 1.